Thanks to Carlo Ancelotti. Now, if I remember correctly, Don, I did read at that point that you were vouching for Everton to get Carlo Ancelotti. You must be quite pleased how everything have turned out. With this, obviously, tonight's loss aside, what is the next step for Carlo for that European hopes?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think Everton have got an absolute genius in charge, and it's nice for Evertonians now to have a manager at the elite level that's won nearly everything in the game to win. And now they can start looking at the real elite players across Europe. I think beforehand, I think Everton were in the market for players that they thought could do a job maybe from Europe or in the Premier League. But now I think with Carlo's experience and his know-how and what he has done in the game, I mean, I'm reading reports in the UK, they're looking at people like James Rodriguez, I mean, from Real Madrid. I mean, that's the type of signings that Everton are now looking at. And they're going to need some investment, which Mr. Mashiri is not shy in giving. You know, he spent a lot of money and Bill Kenwright's invested a lot of time in the football club. They're going into a brand new stadium in the Docklands in the near future as well. So the club is going in the right direction. And I think, as Carlo said there, I think it's slow steps. I don't think this is going to be done overnight, especially with the financial fair play. You can't just chuck, you know, £500 million at Everton and saying go and spend it. You can't do that anymore. So the windows and the investment and the recruitment has to really be spot on. And Everton, I'm pretty sure, will climb that table quite steadily.
And speaking of transfers under Farhad Moshiri there, you have to be living under a rock to not notice how much they've spent, which is approximately £450 million. It's a huge number. Now, we tried to fit every single name on a single screen to show our viewers at home, but unfortunately, there were so many and we couldn't do that. But for the benefit of our viewers, it is 28 players. But out of the 28, we asked both of you to break down who you thought were some of their top-class signings, some of below par. Gary, maybe talk us through your selection.
Well, I'm going to say that this was a combined effort, just in case I upset any Everton fans. But, you know, in that top-class category, I think you have to put Calvert-Lewin. You know, he was possibly a long-shot signing, but he's really come good. Gylfi Sigurdsson, another one who undoubtedly had the ability before he came to the club, but I think he's been a hit. Pickford overall in goal has done great. Richarlison definitely. And Dean as well at left back. So that's just running through the top category. Go on, Don, you have a go at the next one.
Yeah, no, I think it's one of them, Gary, where I think it's going to have to be a collective effort. And I think Marcel Brands has got a lot of work on. And, you know, a lot of them, I think, are going to be players for the future. And I think I see a steady incline in the standard that he's going to bring in. And what I think Carlo will do, Michelle, is he won't wait for people. If people are ready to go close into his first team squad, he'll put them in. And at the same time, if players are not performing like Gylfi Sigurdsson didn't tonight, and Jordan Pickford didn't have a good game tonight, he won't wait forever. If Carlo Ancelotti can find a better player than Jordan Pickford or Gylfi Sigurdsson, I'm pretty sure he will bring them in. He won't wait at this football club. Everton under Carlo Ancelotti, they can't wait forever because Carlo's not going to be at the football club, for a decade. He's in there for a short-term period. It might be 4 or 5 years, maybe tops. So he's not going to wait for any single footballer that's not performing. And I think that in itself is a good thing for Evertonians to latch onto. If you're not performing and you don't deserve to wear that blue shirt, he will find players that will.